Hi, this is Dr. Martina, your sexuality expert. I'm just not feeling sexy these days. This is something I hear a lot. And I get it. I feel the same way. Just yesterday, I tried to masturbate and I had to abort the mission in the middle of it because it just wasn't happening. Having sex elevates my physical and emotional state, and I miss it. And I imagine it may be the same thing for you. But not having sex doesn't mean that your body cannot make you feel good. And now you're probably saying, well, exercise, yoga, dancing, walk in the woods, that makes your body feel good. And you're absolutely right. All those physical activities make your body feel good. Even I did some dancing yesterday and it was great. I also did some naked yoga because nobody was watching and it was wonderful. But what I'm talking about is that your body mirrors your emotions and your emotions interact with your physical body. Just lift your head up just a couple inches and it will change your perspective. It is truly amazing how that works. So I'm going to explain to you and show you how all of that works so you too can do this with your body. Sexocorporel divides the inseparable, the human body, into the explicit body and the implicit body. This allows for differentiated working hypothesis. This allows us to teach. The explicit body includes sensory receptors, arousal modes, and physiological bases. It also includes all observable physiological responses, like skin redness, breathing rate, sweating, etc. And it includes all observable physiological expressions, like posture, movement, language, etc. The implicit body includes the intrapsychic processes, emotions, ideas, thoughts, and perceptions. And with this concept, Sexocorporel developed its first axiom that body and mind are a fundamental unit. The body, explicit, and brain, implicit, are not two separate entities, but form a whole that we call the body. They are inseparably connected and interact with each other. This brings us to the second axiom of Sexocorporel, and that is the body as a mirror. All that we experience in the mind, all emotions, feelings, cognitions, all of these are reflected in the body and vice versa. In particular, every emotion causes an observable, measurable, bodily, physiological alteration. For instance, you're caught in an embarrassing moment, or you're caught with a lie, and your body reacts with skin redness. I'm pretty sure we all have experienced that. Any change in the body, like in muscle tension or posture, is changing your perception. For instance, you are walking into a party where you don't know anybody, and you're a little bit on the shy side, so you would be walking in with your arms close to the sides, shoulders down. And if you change that by taking more space with your arms and bringing up your head, you will feel differently, more grounded and more secure. Knowing that your body can influence your brain gives you a chance to use your body to change your perception at will. Your body is stronger than your mind. And let's do 2 exercises together right now so you can experience that for yourself. Okay, here we go. We're going to stand for this exercise. Take the corners of your mouth and start pulling them down. And try to think of a happy story. Keep trying. It's hard to do, isn't it? Now let's do the opposite. Push your corners of the mouth up and now try to think of a sad story. I'm pretty sure you realize that's also hard to do. Now for this one. Take a stand, take a posture with lower your shoulders, lower your head, lower your gaze, and now tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. What do you think? It's hard to believe in that posture, isn't it? Now, bring your arms up, open up your chest, put your head up in the air and say, my life is shitty. I have a terrible life. I have a awful life. My life is so shitty. That's hard to believe too, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to do a third one. This may be a little more difficult. I know I said only two, but here's the third one. You know, make your fists if that helps, and think of a place or a time when you got really angry. Just really hang on to that anger. Try to bring it up. Really think about what got you really mad. You know, I can tell your fists are probably in high tension now, so just bring up that anger. And now very slowly make very small moves and see what happens to that anger. And now very slowly, with very small moves, bring the corner of your mouth up and see if you can still hang on to that anger. Try to hang on to it. I can tell, it's hard to do, isn't it? There you go. Take a deep breath and let it go. It's amazing, isn't it? So if you want to change your perspective, your emotions, make a physical change. It's like when let's say you're coming home from somewhere and your family's at home, your partner's at home, and you're in a bad mood. You're angry, you're pissed, something just got under your skin. Before you go into the house, stretch your body. Just stretch, yawn, do the shoulder turns, do the neck thing, just move your body, and most importantly, take a couple deep belly breaths. If you do all of that, you're going to walk in the house differently, with a different attitude, and you have a better chance of having a nice evening. If you are talking to somebody and they have lost your attention, you have lost the focus, you're just not with it, so change your position, the way you sit. Change it, move around, just move, just do a physical change, and your focus will be back. If you're down and out and you just want to feel better about being you, being alive, being human, just open up your chest. This is where your emotions are. Keep it open. Put your head back. Bring the head to the sky. And smile. It doesn't take much. You know it. And you're going to feel better. And if you want to feel sexy again, I suggest that you dance. Start moving the body. Play some really good music. Be naked, be not naked, whatever feels more comfortable to you. But the most important thing is bring in your hips. Move your hips. Do it like exaggerating. Go to the left, go to the right, go to the front, go to the back. Just move your hips. And you just might wake up your genitals. Love your body, be with your body, and I'll talk to you next week.